Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, James, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Allen on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll go. Allen. Now he's past the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That's a statement throw right there. The statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Brown, Eddie! Monday, half. Here we go.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to Diggs. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. A good forward up 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 real quick.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap against Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the lines.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills put one more on that first quarter lead. It's now 13-0. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. By a man, he's in the clear. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game. Well, Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
You hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That one connects. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 12. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Volcon now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, Allen. He crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
All set to go now from the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Offense up to the line fast. From his shotgun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
5 wide.
Allen on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
I mean, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Alert!
They're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
Finds him over the middle. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
On the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, give to Robinson. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Penix now on first down. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion was still pretty good for the defense.
Penix on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying for it with Penix. Gets this one to London. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Penix on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. It's Penix yet again. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That throw intended for Drake London. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Gets this out quickly to London. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Try and run here with Robinson. Avoids a defender. We've got foot race. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on throws. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons find the end zone for 6. Drake London with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them, they can look so easy.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. It's on target to Moore. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Rolling left, buying some time.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Devin Tompkins to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 26. Brings up second and 9.
Penix working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 9 yards.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw is caught by back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
First and 10 around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the punch forward. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Penix. Oh, mass on the move here. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
In the red zone on first. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And cut of the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Robinson up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Firing quickly as Penix complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
To number 17. No gain on the play. Makes it third.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trail by 6. Third and just 2 to go. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first down.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here he is to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10. That's 39.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. left him wide open. It's complete. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Caught by his back. And he has the Bills the first down, and that Brock should clinch them this win. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and goal, Buffalo.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?